Hello, my fellow people of the internet. My name is Kylot, and today I'm going to be showing off what I have in my small home lab. So, starting off, I have Dashi running off of a VM in Proxmox. That VM runs Debian 12 in Casa OS. So if we go over here to Proxmox, test is the VM that runs Debian 12 with Casa OS on it. 6 cores, 12 gigs of memory. Then we have a Home Assistant VM. And the specs of this VM, 2 CPU cores, 4 gigs of RAM, which is the minimum. So this entire machine has, where is it? Data center summary. It loads 8 cores, 16 gigs of RAM, and 560, almost 570 gigs of storage, which is split between local LVM, which is from the boot drive. The boot drive is a SATA SSD. It's a 240 gig SATA SSD. Then we have the NVMe where all my VMs live. It's, where is it? I have it here in my notes. Yeah, it's an M.2 NVMe. It's a Micron 2200S. It's Gen 3x4, 512 gigs. So over in Casa OS, I have Dashi running, Crafty Controller, Play.gg, Mumble, Bezel Agent, Syncthing, and then Dockhand. Dockhand, I use it to mainly on my laptop, which runs TrueNAS. It is mainly used to get things that aren't available naturally in TrueNAS. So any of the TrueNAS apps. The version of TrueNAS I'm running is TrueNAS Scale 25.10.2.1 Goldeye. The laptop itself is a Latitude 7480 with an i7-6600U, 16 gigs of DDR4. The storage on it, which is a combination of external hard drives. I have not touched the one unassigned disk, which is the internal NVMe at the moment. The pool, 8 terabyte, my 8 terabyte pool, it's a RAID Z1. It's 3 4 terabyte drives. And then I have a Zlog mirror, which is 2 124 gig Toshiba drives. The third Toshiba drive, which I should have explained earlier, the drives in the terabyte pool and the transcode cache pool are all stored in a cenmate hybrid enclosure. It says 6 bay on Amazon where I got it on a discount, but it is 3 bays for HDDs, and then the top bay has a PCI card that fits 3 M.2 NVMe's. It connects to any machine via USB 3.2. It has a USB-C to C cord along with a C2A cord, which is currently what I'm using on my laptop. The boot device for this is an external SATA SSD going through a UGREEN enclosure. It is a 120 gig Kingston SSD. This SSD right here for this pool is just like the transcode cache, just a stripe. It is a 200, somewhere in the 200 gig range. What's usable is 213 gigs on it, and it is a inland SSD, SATA SSD. The main apps in here currently is another Dashi instance, Bezel Agent, Glance, Glances, Image, Jellyfin, MeliSearch, and Jinx Proxy Manager, which I'm starting to figure out how to get that to work. Notify, Open Speed Test, mainly so I can see the traffic between devices. So from this computer to the laptop, so on and so forth. Tailscale, and then Teletran is a personal project, which I'm going to show off once it's fully done. But it's essentially Bezel, but a lot more detailed in how it works, so it'll be able to pull more data for the machines connected to it. Then back over in Dockhand, there's one other thing that runs off of it. Where is it? Actually, two things. Dashdot and then Flatnotes. Flatnotes, it's just a notes app I have. And then Dash, it's just a general spec of the machine itself. Oh no, wait, Scrutiny is also another dashboard that I have living off the laptop. I did not see it initially down here in Dockhand, but it is on the laptop. Here is the current Bezel instance, which is connected to the Proxmox machine itself, the laptop, and Home Assistant. Then I have, for helpful links, a link to an MB server, playit.gg, which I use for Minecraft, as can be seen here with this server. It uses, in the plugin file, the playit.gg plugin, so it can tunnel out to the rest of the world without me having to go through port forwarding and opening up my own internet connection. Self-host is where I get all of these icons. So if I go click on the wrench, edit mode, click this, the icon link is just copying the PNG link. That's it. So yeah, that is currently my homelab. I did have another machine on it. It was an old Dell Precision, but I recently had to decommission it, so that's an unfortunate thing. It ran another instance of Crafty Controller, but that is all I have at the moment. I do want to start experimenting with more things, so if you have any recommendations for me, let me know. And that's it from me. Have a good day or night.